Welcome back to the farm. Today I'm going to be reviewing something that I'm going to be using this fall and winter during hunting season. Now, full disclosure, the company did not send this to me for review. I bought this with my own money. I bought this with my wife's money. But so there will be no bias. You won't have to worry about any of that. It is a Tidewee hunting blind, and I'm going to be popping this thing up here in just a minute, and we're going to see how it goes. Now all I've done is just open the box. You're seeing the first time they're coming out of the box just as I am. Never mind the kittens and the chickens running around. It's in the middle of the day in June. So it's pretty warm. Got a nice carrying bag. Built well, heavy duty. Got the company logo on it. And it's a two-strap. Not real heavy, probably, I don't know, 10, 15 pounds. So you'll be able to pack this in your bag and move fairly easy throughout any kind of terrain you'll be headed to. Now, full disclosure, I have hunted out of several blinds similar to this one before. They usually are not very easy to set up. So I'm hoping that this goes well for the video's sake. Oh, nice. It's even got a little slide there. We're just going to let that fall. Now, my understanding, I think you're supposed to just grab this centerpiece and pop it. I think you're supposed to actually, hang on a minute, I'll figure this out in a minute. I think you're supposed to stand on the edge maybe. There she went. Pop that like that. But then you want to walk around on the sides and pop that out like that. Probably. Whew. Perfect. And it also comes with stakes, and you'll need these for windy days. And I'll have to say, that was probably the easiest time I have ever had setting up one of these blinds. Okay, now as you can see, this is the rear window, and here's your door. And this is one of two colors that they had, and I did purchase this. Well, I seen these on Amazon, but I actually purchased this from the Tidewee website. This is the color of camo that I will usually be hunting in my region. There is a grayer, I would say more of a probably more of a I don't know, a tree bark maybe. It's more of a gray or black color. But this is the one that I chose, and I'm very, very happy with this. And of course, this is your back door, your front door, and your side door. This is the door, and it does come with a zipper, which is a lot better than Velcro. And I will have to say that the zipper isn't as loud as I was expecting it to be. And then they also have these little catches here, I'm assuming on the inside. I have not yet been inside it. Catch on here to where you can just have the flap up without zipping it. And the zippers are heavy duty, they're nice. Now we're going to get in. All right, and just as I expected, this is the back window, and I shut it up just so you could see what it looks like in here. Just what I expected. This is fantastic. And I was right. These, if I can find it here, these are on the outside of the door, on the inside of the door. These just clip up here like this. So if you don't want to, this is not easy to do with one hand, folks. If you don't, you get the point. You see, I did it up here. It's easier up here. You get the point. If you don't want to zip and unzip your zipper, you just clamp that, just like that. And that helps secure your door without having to unzip. And a lot of them have Velcro, and that stinks. Velcro stinks. But oh my goodness, this is nice. This is real nice. I'm gonna flip you around, let you get a good look at it. Look at this. This is 270 degrees. This is out my left. This is right in front of me. This is out my right. Wow, I like this. I like this. Now on a scale to, by the way, it may make a difference. I'm just assuming here, whether you set these up with the sun facing into you or the sun facing behind you, the sun facing behind you, that might make a difference on your visibility. Right now, I'm sitting in the shade with the sun pretty much directly right above me. And I would say on a scale of 1 to 100, I can see probably a good 70% out there, something like that, maybe a little bit better. It's not a clear view is what I'm trying to tell you. It is more for movement. You will definitely be able to see movement out of the corner of your eye. Another thing that I haven't tried yet, but I wanted to, are these right here. These window slides. Oh, I like it. You just slide these down. No zippers. No noise. You just slide these down when you see something to where you can shoot out the windows. They go up and they go down. And all of this is perfect concealment, folks. I can see out, but they can't see in. You cannot see in this thing at all. I'm going to try to figure out some way to give you a reference of that. I'll put my chair in here. I'll do something to give you an idea, or maybe even leave one of the windows. Maybe leave one of the windows down a little bit to where you can see through the window, and I'll show you the difference. Just remember, when I'm on the outside looking in, that this window is going to look like this. That way you'll be able to see what this looks like on the outside, because it's zero penetration. They cannot see you. No one can see in, but you can see out. It's fantastic. And there's plenty of room in here. Now they make a 3 or 4 man. This is just a 2 man. And I will have to say, if I had one con so far, it would be a tight squeeze for a 2 man. I've got plenty of room. I've got a little chair in here. I'll try to give you a little bit of, I've got, I don't know, 2-3 foot on this side, and probably about 2-3 foot on this side, and a little bit of room behind me here. I'm sitting pretty much right in the middle of the tent, but I have plenty of room for all of my stuff. But I don't know about 2 men. It would have to be a man and his son, a young son, or maybe a man and his skinny little wife. I don't know, but there is, it could be done. I wouldn't want to be bow hunting in here, which, by the way, you could bow hunt out of this if you wanted to. Fairly easy. There's plenty of room to draw your bow. Not a problem. Could be an issue if there's more than one of you in here, though. But other than that, I really have no complaints, no regrets purchasing this. This is going to be fun this winter. I think it's going to get me back into hunting. If I had one gripe, and it's a small gripe, but it's just one gripe, and maybe it's in the bag, I don't know. I haven't looked in the bag, but if I had one gripe, it would be that back here on this black wall, in which I'm assuming the black wall has something to do with concealing you from the outside. That's the only reason I could figure why they would have a black wall there. Don't know. There needs to be some type of pocket somewhere. Now, granted, pockets are gimmicks. I get it. All the other hunting blinds that I've hunted in, they usually fill up with water if you leave them out and things like that. But they are nice to put a Twinkie in, something, to munch on. Granted, usually you've got pockets on you that you could store stuff, but it would be nice to have some kind of pocket back here just to put something in. Whether it's a shell, I don't know. It would just be nice. It looks like you would get a pocket to put your cell phone in or something, just something real simple just to slide it up there. I don't know. But that's a very small gripe and complaint. Well, let's step outside and get a look at how transparent this is. All right, so here you go. Here's the window that I had cracked. And as you can tell, I don't care how hard you look, you cannot see through this thing. You cannot see through this at all. How about that for technology, huh? How about that for technology? I think they've knocked this out of the park. And fairly cost efficient too. I mean, it wasn't that high. I think I paid $100 for it, and it'll be well worth that. Well worth that. Okay, well, that concludes my review of the Tidewee see-through hunting blind. And I have to say, out of 10, I give it a 9.75. And the only reason I'm giving it a 9.75 is because I do think that you need some kind of compartment in there to put your cell phone or something like that. As I said, I know you're going to have other pockets to put stuff in. More than likely, though, they're going to be full of ho-hos and Twinkies, if you're like me. So it needs some kind of little pocket in there. I haven't tried it being waterproof and things like that, but I'm sure the box actually says it is waterproof, so, or water resistant, I would say. Even though it has all those little holes in it where you can see through, I think, unless it's just a blowing downpour, I think you would be fine in there. It also came with tie downs and stakes. Fantastic. It was a fantastic little rig. Can't wait to use it this winter. Absolutely. Come back and see us right here on the farm. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Bye-bye, folks.